Hello YouTube. So today I wanted to make a video, as you can tell by the title, Rape is Love. Well, that might be a little misleading. Rape is definitely not love. And what I mean by that is, okay, well let me go back to my story. Back when I was 18 and I was in college and I met my boyfriend at the time, I didn't realize that he was raping me, and I hate using the word rape because it's so strong, it's so powerful, and I didn't realize that this is what was happening to me up until a few months ago. And it's been really affecting my mind and just replaying in my head. So basically what happened with me was, when I was with him, there would be a lot of times, mainly every single day when he was with me, where I'd be sleeping and I would wake up to him having sex with me, penetrating me, and I'd be dead asleep and I'd wake up to that and I would tell him to stop and I'd tell him no and try and push him off of me, and every time I did that he would hold me down so I wouldn't move and keep telling me in my ear, oh, you like it, you know you like it, you love me, just be quiet. And I would lay there not moving. After a while, after putting up a fight, I would just stop, and once he was finished, he'd go run up to the bathroom, take a shower, and act like everything was okay. And at that time I didn't really know how to process it. I knew it wasn't right, but I didn't know how to speak up for myself, I guess, or tell anyone. I just thought, okay, we are boyfriend and girlfriend, we're in love, I love him, he loves me, this is what happens in a relationship. And I was dead wrong. That's not what happens in a relationship. So yeah, he would do that all the time, and I would also wake up, to his junk in my mouth and me trying to fight him away, and he would just hold me down again and tell me to be quiet or force my head down towards his penis for me, to give him blowjobs and against my will. And he acted like everything was okay, so then I thought, okay, everything's okay. He's my boyfriend. This is what we're supposed to be doing. No, not at all. I felt so degraded and used, like your body is precious, you are precious, and he was just taking full advantage of me, and it made me feel less of a person. And I opened up to my mom about this about 2 nights ago, and she asked me why I never told her, so that we could have pressed charges or whatever. And I was honest. I didn't know that what he was doing was wrong. And I wish I would have went to my mom back then and told her. I realized, I never would have realized or thought that I would be a victim of rape. Again, I hate using that word for some reason. It just really, really bothers me using that word. But I realized what happened to me was a form of rape because, well, when I was actually watching Orange is the New Black, the latest season, and Pennsatucky, I always say her name wrong, but she was getting raped by that prison guard who supposedly liked her and she liked him. And when those scenes were happening, it brought me back to what happened to me, and I was like, oh my God, was I being raped? And I really started thinking about it. And I also thought about it too a while ago after watching some of Jessie Smiles' videos. I love her. I love Jessie Smiles. But anyway, when she was talking about, when she told her story about what happened between her and Curtis, and it hit me then too, and I said, wow, I can relate to that. That has happened to me before, and my heart just goes out to people, rape victims in general. Nobody should treat you like you're nothing, basically, because that's what it feels like. You feel empty inside and like you're not worthy of love or anything other than just your body being used for sex for somebody else, and that's not right. And it's done some damage to me, I guess. After that guy and I broke up, I thought I became very promiscuous. I don't think on purpose, but I just, in my head, I thought, okay, well, guys aren't going to like me if I don't give it up, or if I don't hook up with them or make out with them, or, you know, give them what they want. They're not going to like me or want to be with me or get to know me. And I realize now that is so not true. That's so false. And I'm sad that I let myself think that and act in ways that I have in the past. You know, it fucked with my mind. It really did. He left some damage for sure. And I'm working through it now. I'm happy I was able to identify what happened to me, because now, you know, it was a traumatic experience. It really was, and it happened daily, and I don't wish that on anybody. And if you're going through that, or you have, it gets better. You'll be just fine. You know, it's gonna hurt. You're gonna have flashbacks and memories, and you're gonna be frustrated and angry. And for me, I resent men. I really do. I have a really hard time with men, and I'm trying to work through that in therapy right now. Because not all men are bad. Not all men are rapists. Not all men are out to hurt you. There are some really amazing men out there. I just don't know how to look past the bad in men, if that makes any sense. So I just kind of wanted to make this video to vent about it, because it's been on my mind for a while now and weighing down on my heart pretty heavily. And I just want people to know that if you are going through something like this, it's not okay. And if you have in the past, it's still not okay, but you can heal and you'll be okay. So yeah, I just wanted to make that video, share my story, and reach out to others, hopefully, maybe. Yeah.